Welcome back to Dickin' Around Outdoors. Now, if you've watched my videos, you know that I very often cook with white gas. I grew up with it, I still use my Coleman stoves, but over time I've started to use more and more propane and butane as I've purchased new gear. One of the things with both of those fuels, and particularly propane, that I don't necessarily like is, number one, the price. Right now in my neighborhood, you're paying about $5 per one of those Coleman 1-pound tanks, and over a weekend you could use 2 of those relatively easily. And the second thing, and really important to me, is that you're generating a ton of trash. So once you use one of those 1-pound cylinders, they are no good, throw them away. There's really no good way to recycle them, since there's no way for the recycling area to know if they still have pressure, so they're just a waste generator and expensive fuel source in my mind. However, it's really convenient, so I can certainly understand why people use it and like it. So I was looking around and I thought, is there a better way to do this? Can I hook a bigger tank, which then of course becomes an issue of packing when you're in the Jeep, but could I use a bigger tank that's cheaper? And what I found is that a lot of people buy these little adapters, and they can take a big 20-pound grill tank and refill these Coleman canisters. But the problem with that is that the Coleman canisters aren't designed to be refilled. They're not engineered or manufactured for refilling over and over, and they're not DOT approved. And having come out of the oil and gas industry, I tend to want to be safe when I'm handling flammable fuels. So last winter I picked up a product that I thought would help with the issues that I was having with propane, and I found this at the local home store. This is Flame King. It's a 1-pound refillable, so it's a DOT certified refillable propane canister, and this is the entire kit, and this will allow you to refill 1-pound canisters to take camping. And really the benefit of this is that you can buy a 20-pound propane canister, which right now in my neck of the woods is about $17 if you're exchanging. If you're buying 1-pound Coleman canisters, you're spending about $90 for 20 pounds of propane versus 17. So a huge money saver right off the bat. So anyway, we picked this up. We're going to open it up today, see what's in it, and then we're going to give it a try. So let's have a look at what's in it. But basically what it comes with is a stand to get your 20-pounder up off the ground and upside down, a converter or a fill tube, and then one refillable canister that has an air bleeder so that you know when it's full. So let's have a look. First thing off, it's very important, go to Flame King, watch our video so you don't blow yourself up. Okay. So inside we have 2 brackets. One base unit. We have the refillable 1-pound canister, and you can buy more of these if you go through a couple of them on a weekend. You can take however many you need, you just have to buy the canister. And this looks like it is going to be the refill tube. So let's put this together and we'll be right back. Before we start the refill, let's just take a quick look at what makes this bottle different. First off, you can see it's got kind of a funky cover over the valve, and this is designed so that if you drop it, you don't damage the valve. So that's kind of clever, even though it looks a bit wonky. And the valve itself, let's take this off. The valve itself, as you can see, is much different than comes on the standard 1-pound non-refillables. And that's designed to not only provide fuel service, but also to refill. And if you can see, and you'll see this in the video, it has a valve that you crack open, and while you're filling this thing, once it's full, you will start seeing propane escape, and that is your indication that this is full. And go ahead and close that valve and your tank is full to the proper level. The other thing with this canister, if you can see, is on the bottom there's a welded ring that allows you to set this onto any surface flat. It doesn't kind of wobble around when you set it down. Now, Flame King does recommend that you use some personal protective equipment, just a pair of gloves and some glasses to keep in case you spray propane. As you know, when this liquid comes out of pressure, it gets pretty dang cold, so it's just a level of protection. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to take your 20-pound tank and turn it upside down onto the stand. And this allows the liquid to come out better. You're not pumping any air. So that's step one. Before we screw the fill tube onto the 20-pounder, I just wanted to show that this actually has a little guide inside so that when you put the refillable 1-pounder on there, you actually line it up with this guide. So I just wanted to show you that before we got started. One thing I did want to point out, if you can, I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but these canisters are certified for a period of time, usually 12 years, unless they're marked differently. This canister was last certified in first quarter of 2021, so this will be good to refill until 2033. So you've got a lot of life left out of this canister. All right, in order to refill the canister, the first thing we need to do is put our refill valve on, and I'm not going to tighten it all the way quite yet, because as I mentioned, there is that knob that we have to line up, that guide pin. So I'm going to go ahead and just put it on its side for the moment. I can see where the notch is in the canister. I can see where the notch or the guide pin is there, so I'm just going to go ahead and line that up, tighten this up, and get that snug, and then we're going to tighten this up. We want to make sure all the valves are good and tight. And the next step is to take the Allen wrench that they provide, and we're going to open the valve in the canister to allow air to escape while propane is going in. Then we're going to open our propane tank, and to actually move the propane from the large tank to the small tank, you use the valve in the fill tube, and you can hear it going in. And we're going to do this until we see propane actually coming out of the relief valve, and that indicates that this is full. Usually that takes 30 seconds to a minute. You shouldn't do this indoors because you want to make sure that you have a lot of good ventilation as this comes out of the tank. If you have any leaks, let's see it sputtering now. You're getting the sputtering. When that is a solid stream, you know the tank is full. There we go. We've got a full tank, so we're going to close our valve. We're going to shut off our large tank at this point. We're going to unscrew our now full 1-pound cylinder. This is ready for use. So how easy is that? I mean, that's super easy. This is ready to go. Recap it, make sure we keep that valve safe. And just as you do remove this, there's going to be a little propane trapped in this valve. Let's go ahead and just release that pressure. Now it's safe to remove this. Boy, I don't know, but that was really easy. I gotta say that this is a great way to go. At current prices in my area for a 20-pound propane tank, we just refilled this 1-pounder for 90 cents versus $4.50, $5 for a Coleman. The kit itself, right now we got it at Menards, so the kit at Menards is $45. The tanks you can buy there $15 to $16 a piece. So you can see that there's a bit of an upfront cost, but saving $4 every time you fill one of these things up, that's going to make up for it very quickly. So I think this is an extremely economical way to go. It was very easy to use. There you have it. I'm going to grab a couple more of the cans and we're going to be set to go. So I think this is a great product and it is DOT approved. It's going to ensure your safety. I think that's a small price to pay versus trying to use one of the cheap knockoffs and refill a non-refillable tank. So anyway, I hope you like this content. I hope you found this to be an interesting product. You can buy just the refill valve and the tanks without the stand. So really, I think this is a great way to go. It's economical in the long term. Like I said, this tank is going to be good for the next 12 years. So therefore, I guarantee you we're going to make our money back time and time again. I think this is, if you're using propane, this is a great thing. You're not developing trash and you're saving yourself some money. As always, if you found the content useful, and I hope you did, please take a moment to hit the subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner. So take care, we'll see you outdoors, and maybe we'll see you outdoors with a light green propane canister. Take care.